Hello, welcome to another Ask the Guru session. So, when I talk to some of my close friends, we often get into some deep and introspective conversations. We talk about life struggles, and one of my friends just shared with me that she said, I wish everyone would just get real. I'm so tired of fake people. And I've often heard this before too. And I've often heard it in casual conversation. So she went on to say, I feel like I am the only one going through some things. And it made me think like the truth of the matter is, why do we go through the hard things and keep the hard things to ourselves? Why do we feel the need to carry on a facade in front of people instead of just sharing our hearts, even with those who are closest to us? We oftentimes fear being shamed or judged for the things that we are going through. We get judged by our struggles. Well, it is time for us to use our voice for healing and introspective. Now, my friend went on to say that I know I need to pray about things, but I also really need for people, especially my friends and family, to talk to me about what's going on in their lives, because I need someone to talk to as well about what is going on in my life so I don't feel all alone. First of all, my heart goes out to my friend. She knows it. I have expressed it. So, what I want to share here is just my perspective, my thoughts, my guidance, and my advice. And I am not a certified licensed therapist or counselor. However, I am a certified life coach, and I am now accepting 1 to 2 new clients. So you can contact me through my website for a 15-minute coaching call. So let's get back to the question, why is it that we keep the hard things to ourselves? The truth of the matter is, we need to not do that. Instead, we need to share some of those things and relate to others when we are going through. And I can't help but feel that people want the truth. However, people want to hear the truth that is comfortable, non controversial, or easy to stomach. And the truth about the truth is, sometimes it's not easy to do, or easy to confront, or easy to stomach. People always want a nicer version of the truth, and sometimes that just does not exist. My grandmother would say, my grandma Roxy, sending out energy to you, she would say, a half truth you tell yourself is a full lie. Now, there's also an old song by Cheryl Lynn called To Be Real. And in that song, she talks about her real feelings of love for this person. And she's telling this other person that she cares for them and that her feelings are real. So the lyrics to the song are pretty plain and simple. I really like the dance beat. So look up that song, To Be Real by Cheryl Lynn, if you're not familiar with it. So I must admit myself that I have struggled some over the past 2 to 3 weeks. And to be real and to be truthful, to speak my truth, I have felt tired, overwhelmed, suffered an old injury or re-injured an old injury. During a workout, my car needs tires. One of my plants died. My allergies have been going crazy, as you may be able to hear now. And I am not complaining. It's just the truth of the fact. And when I speak my truth, it helps me to be able to put a plan of action together, and be able to move forward in a positive way with a plan of action. Now, at first, I was not going to mention any of these things to my close friends and family, because I am always considered the upbeat one and the positive one. And I am still that upbeat and positive person, don't get me wrong. However, I went back to the conversation that my friend shared with me about being real. And I thought about how sometimes we just need to sit with the real, with the truth for a minute. Sometimes we just need to let things be. Be real and be authentic is so important. Being real and being authentic is so important in all aspects of life. It helps in relationships and in business and in your finances, and it can make you feel better about moving forward. The truth has to be the truth. The real is real. Now, being real with yourself and others can also have a huge impact on your self worth and your quality of relationships. It helps you to get clear and make easier decisions so that you can also attract the right people in your relationships and in your life. Being real has helped me to learn to navigate through struggles, through anything. Being real and speaking truth has helped me to take a closer look as to what is going on in my mind and in my body. It makes me take a closer look to see if I'm a little stressed or if I'm feeling disconnected. So I had to take some extra time this weekend to have a real conversation with myself. And I want to thank my circle of friends. Thank you for the people who are in my life that I can confide in. I appreciate you. I appreciate your love and your support and your concern. I appreciate every kind and loving word that you've said to me, and I appreciate every encouraging word. So when you're real with yourself, it frees you from the constraints of being fake. It frees you and allows you to enjoy an inner peace and experience unconditional love. There are so many things that are going on in the world that distract us from listening to our own problems. And any of us could have problems from day to day, from relationship problems to financial problems. And the real of it all is that we need to talk about it more. We need professionals, we need to be real, and we need to figure out some things among ourselves, no matter how much it hurts. It's always easier to get real with yourself. The real thing, the real truth, as uncomfortable as it may be, as controversial as it can be, it may break your heart and it may take time for you to completely heal. It may take you out of your comfort zone for a moment. The truth can cut, it can hurt, it can be embarrassing, it can break those things that are hard to admit. But in so many times, it is in those hard places where we grow and stretch. So many times, it is in those hard places where we mature and our plan of action to move forward is in place. It is where healing is. It is where moving forward is. And I am a friend who shares unapologetically what is really going on in my life. And I hope that this has helped someone today. For me to share sometimes my heartaches, my disappointments, and my fears. However, at the same time, I am grateful. I am grateful and I share my victories, my triumphs, and my successes. So for now, I challenge you. I challenge you to be real with yourself. I challenge you to be real with those around you. I challenge you when someone asks you how you are doing and you want to be real with that person, um, be real with those close friends and families. It's definitely something to think about. So, ciao for now.